Did she just say that though, right? She just said her auntie brother was her husband's brother, and her auntie cheated on her husband's husband with the husband's daddy. So the whole family was tangling?
What the what?
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are doing a new reaction all about family drama.
Whoa.
Very interesting video. So if you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit the red subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 50K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
That weird family secret that you didn't know about until you were
This should be
older.
interesting.
So my grandmother has this diamond ring that is absolutely gorgeous that she has always told me I could have because it was just a gift from her boyfriend and it didn't really have any meaning to it. And I always wondered why my mom and no one else would fight me for it. Would say like, no, I'm getting it when she dies. None of them cared. So a few years ago, my mother is like, I think it's time you knew the truth about the ring and the reason why I don't want it. I don't want it because it was originally given to me by your grandmother's boyfriend. He actually proposed to me with the ring. And when I came to your grandmother with the ring, with the Polaroids of his genitalia that he left in my bed for me, and a bunch of other proof that he was a creep, Grandma didn't believe me and then kept the ring for herself.
Ooh.
And she's still dating him.
Oh,
to this day.
Wow.
That weird family secret that you didn't.
Let's talk about when parents don't believe their children about the people they're dating. She won.
That was it?
She won.
That was the one.
Know about until you were older.
Okay, so my mom is black and white. Black on her dad's side, white on her mom's side. And she never met her mom's parents, and she always wanted to know why. And it was never a big deal, you know. The family just, we're just not close to them. So there was nothing. She just went along with life, not knowing her grandparents. And then, like, as the years go by, like, stuff just happens, we deal with my aunts and uncles on my grandma's side and whatnot. And then one day, my mom, after my grandma's death, my mom asked my grandma's sister, so why did we never meet my grandparents? Like, what was the deal with that? Like, what was so mysterious about meeting them? Come to find out, my great-grandfather, this white man, owned slaves well into the 60s. And all of my aunts on my grandma's side married black men.
Oh,
that weird family secret.
That's a what you call it?
Get out.
Retaliation on your dad. I mean, the part about the grandfather. Hold up, I'm just stumbling over my words. This stuff is like, ooh, child, y'all family gonna be mad at y'all.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they bold as heck to even come out with this type of information
on social media.
On social media, man, like the whole family dated black people.
Because the daddy owned slaves, so
Because
the dad must have disowned them. And I'm not even surprised that the dad owned slaves well into the 1960s. Because y'all, like, this stuff dates all the way back. Like, really, let's just say I'm not surprised by it.
I'm not surprised either.
At all.
About until you were older.
This is kind of bending the rules a little bit, but I'm the family secret. When my mom's found out that she was, like, pregnant with me, she left home and stayed in a women's shelter for the duration of her pregnancy. Had me, and then gave me up when I was, like, a baby. She would visit me around Christmas and my birthday every year, maybe. She got married, had 2 kids, and she didn't tell her kids about me until my brother was, I think, 16 and my sister was 17.
Wow.
And to this day, I got aunts, uncles, and cousins that don't know that I exist. One time, my sister accidentally posted a selfie with me and then had to lie about who I was.
That weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were...
He gonna pause every single one.
I
boy.
sure am, because I'm just... Woo.
No, that's just like saying that you were a child and your family cut you off from knowing any other parts of your family. And then when you finally become an adult, you bump into them people and they look at you like, wow, it's been so long. And you're looking at them like, who are you?
No, it's the ones when they start dating and having children.
And they don't know that they're related.
Right. Like, ooh. But, ooh. All I can say is you don't know everything about a person. You only know what they share.
Y'all, this is getting juicy,
You know, like... Ooh,
let's see what else they got.
God.
older.
Not weird, but secret and explosive. So, my mother has 3 sisters and 2 brothers. There's 6 of them. I was close to all of my aunties. One in particular when I was younger because she's my mom's twin. People see one of them downtown and they call them by the other name if they're in the wrong town. Because they used to both live in separate towns. When I was about 13, I came out to go to the playground and my auntie was standing in the doorway with me. And they yelled at me and they said, "Hi, is that your mom?" I said, No, my auntie. That's how much they look alike. So I was close to her. Until I had my daughter. And that's going to be part 2 of the story. Part 2 of Family Secret. So, when I met my husband, my ex-husband, sorry, I was with him for a while and then we got pregnant and we moved to another town an hour and a half away from where we both grew up. My aunt lived there, so she was the first person that I went to visit when I got there because she was the only one I knew there. Weeks and weeks and months, she was never home. Didn't answer her phone. Her buzzer was broken. Couldn't figure out why she was never there anymore. I joined the local dance group for our culture. She was a part of it. She avoided me. Couldn't figure it out why. Part 3 coming up. Part 3 of the family secret. So, fast forward a couple of years. We're still in the dance group. My daughter's born. I'm dancing. I'm taking a part in a lot of it. She's a big part of the group. And we had a dance for New Year's. We all went to the New Year's dance. We were raising money. The dance group raised the money by selling tickets and renting the hall and getting the band. So I went into the kitchen because she was one of the elders that was preparing the food. I told her, I don't know what happened. You've always been my favorite auntie. You have always been there for me.
So she approached
Since
her.
I moved here, I don't know what happened. She went up one side of me and down the other side of me, telling me what a horrible person I was, what a slut I was, and tore me apart.
Because you had a baby?
I'm sorry, part 4.
Come on, man.
Part 4 and hopefully the last part.
Okay.
So, I was heartbroken. We left. I went home and I cried. I couldn't figure it out. Fast forward, I think a year, talking to my husband and trying to figure things out. Not trying to figure things out, just like trying to live my life. And his mom finally tells me that my husband and my auntie's son are brothers. My auntie cheated on my husband with my husband's dad.
Pause.
My auntie.
My auntie cheated on her husband with her husband's daddy.
Wait, what she mean her auntie cheated on her husband?
If her husband and her auntie brother are brothers. Did she just say that though, right? She just said her auntie brother was her husband's brother and her auntie cheated on her husband's husband with the husband's daddy? So the whole family was tangling?
What the what?
Ooh, Lord. Christmas came early. Lord, the mistletoe is out.
What? What?
I gotta rewind just that part.
But
I gotta rewind just that
didn't know
part.
none of this.
She is part of the family too.
What you mean part of the family?
That's her favorite auntie. Her auntie's bro. Listen, let me rewind just 10 more seconds. Just 10 more seconds.
His mom finally tells me
Here we go.
that my husband and my auntie's son are brothers.
Pause. So her husband and her auntie's son is brothers. Damn, they're related. They've known each other. So that's somebody's mama. I don't know who mama they is for, but. So the husband and the auntie's brother, son is
The way.
brothers. That's messing my head up, bro. I can't get past that part.
Her husband and her cousin are brothers. Because it's the auntie's son, right?
I'm not going that far. I'm going to just leave it what she said.
Jesus.
The auntie's
It's too close.
son.
Let's put that.
Yeah, they all play in the backyard once upon a time. Okay.
My auntie cheated on my husband with my husband's dad.
That's
That
the part
don't make
that's
sense.
how your auntie cheated on your husband. They was together?
If the husband's, if the auntie's son is the brother.
With her husband's dad. Jesus, what?
Make it make sense.
What?
The auntie.
We missing some, y'all?
She went from part 1 to part 4. We heard it all. It just don't make sense that she's saying, okay, pause, y'all, let's get it together.
We gonna be all day, cause what?
Alright, so her husband is related to her auntie's son. Brothers.
They're brothers.
That's weird.
But this don't wait.
Hold on.
This the
That's
part.
weird.
This the part that's not clicking with me. What do you mean your auntie cheated on your husband? Okay, hold
Her
on.
husband.
Her husband
With
the dad.
With the husband's daddy.
Hold on. Or
You see how we gotta talk like this? Because they jump in the generations.
Or is she saying her auntie cheated on her husband's dad? Cause how she adding that little pause is making it seem like her husband and the aunt was together.
Yeah.
That's the part that's like, what?
So the auntie was with the husband's daddy, and they was messing around. But she cheated on him. And what?
Continue.
Oh.
While he was married to his mother.
His mother?
Cheated on my husband. And my auntie's son are brothers.
Give me some pen and paper,
My
somebody.
auntie cheated on my husband with my husband's dad.
See?
While he was married.
She said,
Nah, forget what.
my auntie cheated on my husband with my husband's dad. And then she go on to say, wow, he was still married to her husband's mom.
His mother.
So
His mother.
her husband and her auntie used to mess around. Jesus, forget it. Just
No,
continue,
watch.
'cause
This is the weird part.
all of it is weird.
This the weirdest part. Listen.
His
What?
mother. So I unknown my husband with my husband.
Somebody messing with the mama.
While he was married to his mother.
Why the hell, while he was married, if you put that in the sentence, Jim was married to Jim's mother. Jim is the same person talking first person here. Jim was married to his own mother.
That's how she said it. Huh?
That's what she just said. It's not how she said it. It's
I
what
feel like
she said.
I'm going crazy here trying to figure this out because what? It's too close.
It's too close.
It's too close.
It's more than too close.
Unknowingly slapped her in the face with her past. My daughter's 23 and she still hates me.
That weird
What the hell
family.
do we do?
My daughter 23.
Don't go
and
back.
She still
That's just too much.
You know why the daughter mad? Because she was born in this confusion. Nah, she just figured out.
Baby. She was the baby.
No, she.
Remember, she had a baby, and then her aunt cursed out, talking about she's disgusting and all that.
But she didn't know because the family just jacked up, bro.
Child, let the people figure out their own problems. It's making me go crazy up here.
Man, that's wild, bro.
That you didn't know about till you were older. I'll go first. So growing
My grandpa was in the Mafia.
Oh, my.
And to get out, he had to change his name, lie about his age, and join the military.
that weird family secret that you didn't know about till you were older.
Alright, so before I say this, I know for a fact that at least
Lie about his age to get out the military?
He had to join the military and all that. No, to get out of the Mafia.
Wow, you ain't have no Mafia for joining the military?
You know, you can't really get out. So,
You can't get out.
He found his way out.
Just change locations.
And then the granddaughter just told on him. So now they coming after him.
There you go.
half of you are not gonna believe me. I personally didn't believe it for a long time either.
Yeah, we just
but
heard the
now I'm
worst
just like,
one.
I do not doubt it at all. My grandmother was born in the 50s. She grew up in the Bronx until she moved out in the mid-70s. Some of y'all might know where I'm going with this already.
No.
But basically, as a kid, she grew up in the Bronx. She lived in a neighborhood, okay? Like everyone else. But here's the thing. There was someone else who lived in that neighborhood, too. You want to know what his name is? David Berkowitz. My grandmother knew of this kid, but she avoided him because everyone told her that there was something up with him. You know who Dave Berkowitz is?
No.
You'll probably know him better by Son of Sam. I may not like my grandmother that much, but she's lived a fucking crazy-ass fucking life.
That weird family secret.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight to the internet. Son of David and Sam. Who is that? She wasn't talking about the Bible, was she? Because that's the 60s. The Bible was like written.
What she said?
Sam of some?
Oh, a serial killer. Yeah, ain't nothing funny about that.
Woo!
Nothing funny about that at all.
And she lived.
She lived.
Wow.
Older. I'll go first. So growing up, it was just me and my mom, and I really didn't know my birth dad. About 3 years ago, I got a Facebook message from a lady who claimed to be my babysitter from when I was really little. She was getting in touch with me to let me know I had a sister. Turns out my birth dad had knocked up my babysitter, who was of age, and secretly had a child with her that they had put up for adoption. My sister had known about me my entire life, and I had no clue she even existed. To say my mom was shocked was an understatement. My sister was just scared to tell me that she existed and knew I had no idea. She's a nurse in Tennessee and was adopted by a wonderful family and knows her birth mom and has met our birth dad but wasn't a fan. Takes a special kind of man to keep a whole other child a secret.
You wanna go first, or you want me to jump on this train?
Go ahead.
Why do they lie? And what are they trying to protect in lying like this?
All to come back.
It's
and
gonna
tell
come
the truth.
back. Like I never seen a tree grow that didn't get noticed. Like when a tree finally, it takes a tree 2 years to grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once a tree finally reaches peak, if there was never a like, I'm just trying to make this make sense.
Okay, so if there was something
There wasn't
on the ground, wait, I don't know where you was going with, but I started
Okay.
going somewhere else.
Okay.
If there was something on the ground as the tree was growing and nobody moved it, it's gonna grow with the tree.
Yeah, and then the tree gonna expose everything that's connected to the tree.
Yeah, I probably missed up
Yeah, you
his
kind of like.
analogy. My bad.
No, I'm just basically saying that like if you plant a seed, and no matter how many times people pass back and forth, once it starts to sprout, it's gonna get recognized.
Yeah.
So why hide it when it's eventually gonna grow and be a grown tree?
Cause they know it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt as much in
Hell.
their eyes.
I mean, it's still gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people still getting locked up after 60 years of a crime that they did 60 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. But that's not the case. Cause he's of age. But
Yeah.
it's just wild to me that people will hide things without thinking that it's gonna come back.
Right.
And their only response to you is gonna say, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like, don't make sense.
I hope her and her sister are able to develop a relationship, though.
But why would the sister be mad? She don't know better. Like, she don't have no real say-so in any of this. She was just brought into it.
Did,
yeah, so, okay.
But I got a pretty cool sister out of it, so.
Bam. There you go.
That was all.
I liked this one. That girl wrong for that though.
Which one?
The one with the mama and the sisters.
Oh
and
man,
the
that jacked me up because I still can't really figure it out. It's too much. Cause yeah, see, I'm trying to figure it out now. Like it was too close.
We're gonna get to it.
It was too close, guys.
My pencil and paper. We're gonna write this down.
Yes, we're
gonna
write
names on
it.
For real.
We gotta put fake names just to realize. All right, guys. We hope you all enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled the super things if you would like to support the channel that way. If you would like to send us some mail, check out the description box for our mailing address. We'll see y'all soon.
Peace.